Hi, welcome to my robotics video. Today I'm going to show you how to build a bridge attachment to the basic robot. Now this would be useful if your teacher or instructor would issue the challenge of your robot to span a gap that would allow other robots to cross it. Now this isn't an actual robot built from scratch, this is simply an extension of the basic robot that would allow it to make the bridge itself, usually from the top of the robot like shown here. Now what this does is this basically struts through the middle and can either fold out from the top over here or retract, shown in these sections. This is for folding out and this is a retracting section. Now come closer and I will show you how to build the middle section of this robot. Now with this robot, the middle section is going to be the easiest to do. You take simple sections such as these connectors and build them up on the sides like so. These sides are shown here, attached to the basic structure of the already made basic robot, which can be found in any home or educational kit in the market. Now, the way this works is we start with this 8-piece extender and plug it in right here. Since this side does not have an extending piece to start with, we take two sections, stick them together like so, and put them on the back of the robot here, in the same place that they would be before. And then you take your longest connecting piece, or however long you want your bridge to be, and connect it here, like so. This creates a simple frame for you to use for your robot's bridge. Now for the actual bridge section, it's easiest to take a section of track and add connectors to it, like so, that would allow a small piece of ribbed connectors to run through the middle of it and create a stable platform for the robots to cross. Now how this is done is by taking simple sections such as this and then putting them into the bottom of the track. When you do this, make sure that these sections are facing outwards so a ribbed connector can slide through them like so. Now take the second piece, plug it in here, and this might be a little difficult because for some reason when you plug it into a tank track, it particularly wants to bend outwards, so you may have to pinch a little before you slide in a connecting piece that makes sure that they are stable. It does take a little bit of effort, so don't be afraid to apply some small finger pressure. And when you're done, it's going to look something like that. Now this bridge is 10 sections across, so for this particular piece you need 20 sections of track. And when you attach it, you're going to want to take both pieces of your tank, you're going to want to slide it through like so, and take the other section and do the same thing. So take it and slide it through like so, and then slide it through all the way to the end and connect the other side with a yellow block cap. Each set contains a different variety of pieces, so these may be different colors and different sizes. That's okay, as long as you can apply this to the same principle as what I'm doing right here. Now, repeat what I did before at the front with this side of the robot, and with that, the middle track section of your robot is complete. This will support a robot of some weight, considering it's framed from the outside and the inside. So, as long as this robot is of the acceptable width of this bridge, it can cross it. Now, this isn't where it stops. You can change it to where these tracks are on the outside, as long as your connecting ribs can extend that far. Now, for the other two sections, this is basically going to be your two connecting pieces, because for most instructors, they like to constrict your robots into certain height, length, and width specifications. Now, for two of these, I'm going to have a fold-out section, which is created using the medium motor, which instructions up to a certain point are contained inside the basic robot instruction manual as well. This section is created by using a few tank tracks to fold out, like so, when the bridge is let down, and fold up, like this, whenever the bridge is retracted. Now, tank treads are particularly, how should I say this, ornery, I guess, whenever they want to fold up, because they either want to break or they don't want to fold up at all. But There's a particular way that you can make this where if you do raise and lower your bridge, you can fold them up and it will support a robot the same way that it did before. And that's by simply interchanging over like so. Most tanks are set apart like this. However, if you take it and simply flip every other tank tread, it creates a solid platform that will still fold up. Now to attach it, I simply took 2 ribbed line connectors, a normal connector and 2 smaller ones, and a double connector section, plugged it in like so, and made sure with the first section of my tread facing up, plugged it in. This creates a simple rise and fall action out of this, like so. Now to attach this to your robot, you're actually going to have to take apart a little bit. What you're going to do is you're going to take this top section off, you're going to pull it off like that, alright? You're going to slide this in, make sure that your connection piece can actually move to the appropriate slots. And you're going to slide this underneath your middle section. Now to attach it, you're going to have to make a small connector. This took a little bit of time and a little bit of effort to figure out, considering there are not a lot of holes for you to stick connectors in to make it solid. And you're going to slide it in like so to solidify the bridge segment's position. Now from there, attach to both sides. Make sure that both sides are very well connected and stable before moving on. This might require some wiggling, but once you're done, this will be very solid in its position. Now, this connects to the motor section of your robot and can connect to any extra outlet that you have open at the time, as long as when you program it for that slot to work. Okay? From here, you can simply fold up your bridge attachments and attach it to this bridge. Now, sometimes if you have it facing the wrong direction, you may have to turn it around and plug it in the right way. If you have to do that, don't worry about it. It's not much of a change. And you simply slide in and attach it like so. Okay? Looks like I'm going to have to do this for both sides. No, looks like actually one side is okay. And there you go. This creates a completed bridge segment that can hold weight the same way that this can hold weight using this middle section and can, with a little upward force, fold up. Now, the second segment I will not be able to attach because there are too many things at the way at the time. So with that, I will show you the retracting section. The retracting section is a little bit more difficult to figure out how to attach and to make into a usable segment. Now this retractable section, instead of folding up and down, folds in and out. This would allow you to attach it to your robot like so, and fold this bridge segment up and down. Now, you can attach this at almost any angle, which makes it very versatile and useful, and when used properly, creates a very stable platform. It is a lot harder to do and requires a lot more thinking and effort, and therefore I would not suggest it, and I would suggest that you use this. Now, the only reason I can create this more efficiently is that I have 2 sets. These 2 sets put together means that I have 2 medium motors and can simply move them to accommodate each other underneath this middle section. However, if you can only use 1 kit, I suggest using this retractable section along with the fold-down section because it makes a far more efficient use of your kit. Now, this was the segment for the bridge. I am Caleb Jones. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a happy time building your BridgeBot.